What's going on, guys? Aggronix here and welcome back to week 8 of the Elite. Today the Cork City Cyndaquils take on Amph and the... Let me quickly check, I don't know his team name, fuck. We're taking on Amph today. Amph and the Belfast Blazikens, Ireland versus Northern Ireland. It's gonna be a fucking belter. Alright, so basically going into this game, Amph is a really sound dude. Make sure to go down in the comment section down below. Show him some love. He's been really sound to me. He's been saying, you know, he's been always helping me. You know, I was asking, you know, was that video alright? And he was like, yeah, it was good, yeah. So he's been really sound to me. And overall, it's just a fantastic fucking dude. Now, with that being said, we are currently 4-3 with a positive 3 differential. He is 4-3 with a positive 6 differential. He's been saying he's garbage. He's not garbage at all. His differential says, you know, it's enough. He's a very, very confident battler. He knows what he's doing. I'm just worried. His team consists of Landorus, Therian, Milotic, Florges, Ambipom, Gourgeist, Avalugg, Rotom Heat, Crobat, Tyrantrum, Greninja, Medicham, and Mega Aggron. Hate facing Mega Aggron, but yeah. We have Heatran, Landorus, Incarnate, Jolteon, Honchkrow, Steelix, Abomasnow, Tapu Fini, Gengar, Mew, Chestnut, Floatzel, and Tyranta. Those are the 11 he can choose from, and these are the 11 we can choose from. Now, going on this game, there's just a few things. You know, his team is very, very offensive. You know, Landorus, Therian, Tyrantrum, Greninja, and Crobat are very, very scary mons. They're hard to switch into, but also Milotic, Florges, and Aggron, especially with Aggron being able to, you know, get wishes from Florges, they're hard to kill, and I can't let him outbulk me, you know, when I try to, like, defense him. If I try to wall him out, if I try to wall him out, basically, he will smash me. So I have to be very, very careful. So this prep was pretty difficult, but I think I've approached it the right way. Landorus is the first mon, but we're going to start with Mew, because Mew is actually the most important mon in this team. That's because it's the mon that's going to, hopefully, win us the game. Temmie is running a leftover synchronized set, if I zoom in the screen a little bit. Psyshock, Vacuum Wave, Calm Mind, and Soft Boiled. What the fuck just happened to your set? Whoa. This completely fucking destroyed itself. Hopefully they're all okay. Yeah, they're good. So Temmie, right? Like I said, I can't go too passive and defensive with this team, because then mons like Florges, Milotic, and Aggron will shit all over me. And I can't go too offensive, because then mons like Greninja and Crobat, Tyrantrum will potentially out-offense me and just take me out. So I've kind of done a bit of both. Mew is running a Calm Mind set, because with a few Calm Minds up, Psyshock plus Vacuum Wave does a lot to his team. The mons that resist Psyshock on his team are Greninja and Aggro. That's it. It's the only two mons that resist Psyshock, and they're both weak to fighting, which means Vacuum Wave is an easy pick. The reason I went with Vacuum Wave is because Vacuum Wave obviously will out-prioritize Greninja, so we'll be able to hit it if we're at +3. Vacuum Wave does a ton. Actually, I think if we're at +2 with Vacuum Wave, I believe it kills Greninja after rocks, or maybe a Life Orb hit. I don't know about that, but it's close. Now, another reason we're running Vacuum Wave is because Ambipom. Ambipom is a mon that I didn't say was a big problem before, a second ago, but it is. It is a huge problem. And it's a mon that I'm really fearing, because it doesn't really have the coverage to take out my entire team, but it can be annoying and it can be frustrating to kill, because it U-turns out, it fakes out. And to mons like Jolteon and Abomasnow, it's going to do a lot of damage. So Mew with Vacuum Wave helps that. Vacuum Wave to Greninja and Ambipom does about 35 to 40%. +2, it has a potential to kill after rocks, and maybe a little bit of chip here and there. +3, it's a no-co on both of them. Mega Aggron takes 20% from Vacuum Wave, and at +3, it does get two-shot by Vacuum Wave. The same with Milotic and Florges, however, it takes +3 with Calm Mind to two-shot Florges and Milotic with Psyshock. That's very, very important numbers. And just a few things. Rotom Heat can't beat me if I Calm Mind up. Florges obviously can't beat me when I Calm Mind up unless he Toxics me, which we will hopefully have the Misty Surge up, so he will not be able to do that. Milotic doesn't do anything if I Calm Mind a few times. It can't burn me if the Misty Surge is up. The only mons that stop me if I do set up are the Tyrantrum and the Landorus if they're like banded. That's really the only thing. If he comes in with Landorus, and Landorus is Choice Banded or Z Earthquake, and he goes for it, you will be able to take out my Mew, even if it's at like 70%. Same with Tyrantrum, even though I don't think Tyrantrum will come, because I have mons like Steelix, I have mons like Chestnut, that shit all over it. It can't beat them. and they're very, very likely to come, you know, honestly. So that's that. Really, really happy with Mew's set. Mew can set up on, God, it can set up on a lot. It can set up on the Florges, it can set up on Milotic, it can set up on Avalugg, it can set up on the Rotom, it can set up on possibly the Medicham. I don't think Medicham will come, but it can. Actually, Medicham actually has a pretty decent matchup against my team, so I wouldn't be surprised if he brought it over. It can't beat Finny or Mew, so that's probably why he won't bring it. But yeah, Temmie is the win condition. We gotta get Mew in on the Florges or on the Milotic. We will Calm Mind up against them, and we will win. Hopefully, we taunt them with Finny beforehand, so they can't Toxic, they can't Dragon Tail. Dragon Tail is a huge thing on Milotic. If he does have Dragon Tail or Haze, I can't use this set. However, if he doesn't have them, I can do it. But also, Florges can't stop me. Florges is definitely more of an option than Milotic, but it's just something to keep in mind. I don't think he'll run Dragon Tail because we have Finny, and if I run Calm Mind Finny, he would lose to that. So something. Well, actually, speaking of, let's just go straight into Serenity. Serenity is running the Kebia Berry to take poison hits better. Poison hits from the likes of Greninja's Gunk Shot, Crobat's Cross Poison, and that's really it, actually. I believe Ambipom gets Poison Jab. It might. I'm not sure about that, but it's really for the Greninja's Gunk Shot so that we won't just get completely obliterated by it. Like I said, Mew is the win condition, so this whole team was built around the idea that we can't let Greninja just fuck us over. That's why Kebia Berry on Tapu Fini is so important. Surf Moonblast is just good stab against this team. It's able to take on most things. There's nothing really that walls this set at all. Yeah, there's nothing. Taunt is really, really good for stuff like Milotic and Florges. With Taunt on Finny, Finny can actually beat both those mons. However, it can't, it can't beat them because they'll get leftovers back and I won't. And they'll do more with me to Moonblast than I do to them with Moonblast on. You know, if it was Florges versus Finny, he would win. He would win that war. But Tapu Fini is still very, very good. Defog is important as well because he has a few Rock Setters. His only Rock Setters are Landorus, Tyrantrum, and Aggron. I really doubt that Tyrantrum would be a Rock Setter. I think Avalugg only gets Spikes. No, I don't think it gets anything. So that's important. If Landorus and Aggron come, I think Aggron is the Stealth Rocker and Landorus is offensive. If Aggron doesn't come, I think Landorus will have Stealth Rock, but might still be offensive. We'll have to see. Next we have Glorious the Heatran. Glorious! Physically defensive to take on stuff like the Ambipom, the Gourgeist, the Aggron to a certain extent, the Crobat, the Rotom can still, do nothing to us. Heatran's very, very good. Crobat is completely stopped by Heatran. It cannot beat Heatran. I almost want to run Flame Body so he gets burned by U-Turn, but I'm not too worried about it. I want Flash Fire so that Rotom is completely walled by Heatran, or like can't click Flame or Overheat over and over again, basically. Flamethrower, Stealth Rock, or Ancient Power, and Flash Cannon. Flamethrower and Ancient Power are just for stab and to hit a few things like the Aggron, the Florges, respectively. Ancient Power is there for the Crobat and the Rotom Heat. And Stealth Rock's there for, just getting up Stealth Rocks. His only Rapid Spinner is Avalugg, and his only Defogger is Crobat. If we get Rocks up against his team, it'll be really, really good at killing things like the Milotic and the Florges, and the Ambipom as well, because Ambipom is annoying. I'm going to reiterate it a lot, because it's true. Ambipom is very, very hard to kill if it keeps you turning in and out, especially with mons like Aggron and Florges with it. Bulky mons, so very, very important that Heatran stays around to wall the Crobat and the Ambipom. Two mons that I think more than likely will come. I think one of them will come absolutely for sure, 100%. I think the chances of both of them coming is decently high. I think he could bring both of them, but we'll have to see. We have Shinnok to the Choice Band of the Abomasnow, soundproof, not much to say here. I wanted this thing to stop the Landorus. If Landorus sets up with a Rock Polish plus the Swords Dance and he's like Z-move, I shared one-shots it, no chance he'll live. It does it like 111 min. One Hammer destroys the Milotic, it destroys the Florges. Earthquake does a decent amount of damage to Aggron. It's something. Ice Shard's also there for the Tyrantrum if Tyrantrum gets out of hand. And Rock Slide is there simply for the Rotom. So, not much to say here. We have Jolteon Zap Plate. Not much to say here as well. I just wanted to bring this in because it outspeeds Greninja. It outspeeds every form of Greninja. It does not speed tie with Crobat with the set because Crobat is not a scary mon for my team. I have a Abomasnow that destroys it. I have Heatran that hard walls it. I have Serenity that can beat it because I'm running Kebia Berry. And if he doesn't have Cross Poison, he probably won't. He'll probably just have Brave Bird, but we'll see. But with Zapplate, he doesn't have much switch into this thing, except for Florges, which is a very, very easy switch for Volt Switch. We go into Mew, click Calm Mind a few times, and we're golden. So, really, really good. Shadow Ball is also just there for, I think, just another move. I guess it's just for Medicham. And if I need to, you know, use something that'll hit Landorus and Rotom, you know, Thunderbolt is, you know, immune to Landorus. Hidden Power Ice is resisted by Rotom. Shadow Ball just hits both of them, so it's grand. It's pretty good. Volt Switch though Volt Absorb is very, very good though, because it means that Rotom can't click Overheat because of Heatran, and it can't click Jolteon can't click Volt Switch because of Jolteon, because Volt Absorb and Flash Fire. With Landorus, which is the one that I haven't talked about yet, it can't click Hidden Power Ground either, which is important because I think Rotom will run that. With these 3 mons, Rotom is completely stopped by my team. And we have a Ground EMZ Sandforce Landorus with Earthquake, Stone Edge, Swords Dance, and Rock Polish. Running enough speed to outspeed a max speed Jolly Landorus, which is important. It also outspeeds the likes of Medicham. It outspeeds maybe a fast Florges, fast Rotom, fast Tyrantrum, stuff like that. Tyrantrum, that's not a +1, which is good. Earthquake, Stone Edge. His team is very, very weak to Edgequake. The only mon that really takes this on is, honestly, the Aggron, which is funny enough. Aggron takes it with 30% from Earthquake from Landorus. So if we get the +2 and then Z Earthquake that, it's gone. It's gone. That's really, really important. We could have ran Special, and Special would have been better because we would have been able to run Hidden Power Ice for Landorus. We would have been able to Earth Power Aggron, which would have done way more than Earthquake because of Aggron's ridiculous defense stat. However, Landorus doesn't get any special rock move, you know, like Power Gem or something like that, which means beating Rotom would have been much more difficult. And Landorus is one of my primary checks to Rotom because he can't Volt Switch on me. I'm immune to Hidden Power Ground, and if he clicks Hidden Power Ice on Landorus, then hey, Heatran walls it, because then he doesn't have Hidden Power Ground. You know what I'm saying? So that's why it's so important. Ground EMZ is really just for Milotic, Florges, and Aggron. It does also body the Tyrantrum, but Rock EMZ Stone Edge was also a possibility, but Landorus isn't as scary because we just have Abomasnow, and it does 111 min with Ice Shed, so I'm really not afraid of Landorus at all. If he brings it, actually, I'll be happy because it's literally a free kill for Abomasnow as long as I get it in safely. And what else? It also would have helped more with the Rotom. But like I said, Rotom is actually like more beneficial to us if Rotom is alive, so we can set up Calm Minds with Mew. So that's the idea I'm going with this game. Really, really excited for this game. Amph is a really, really good friend of mine, really, really sound guy, and I've been waiting to battle him for a long time. So the team is okay. It's actually okay. When I built this team, I was like, Jesus Christ, we're gonna get fucking 6-0'd. It's gonna be horrible. We're gonna get smashed. But after looking at it again, the mons are very, very unorthodox. Mew, Jolteon, Abomasnow that sounds retarded, but I do think it works. I do think it works. Mons we have to look out for. We have to make sure the Landorus doesn't have Yachi Berry with Rock Polish Short Stance. That could be game ruining for us. We have to make sure that the Aggron doesn't get like free switches into us, like, you know, just because we don't have a good switch into it. Finny takes a lot from Heavy Slam, so does Mew. If we have Heatran, or we can't swap in Heatran because he could click Earthquake, so just a few things there. And yeah, I'm pretty happy about this team. I'm pretty happy about it. Dragon Dance Tyrantrum is also kind of scary. However, we do still have a Abomasnow there. We don't have Troy Scarf Landorus, but we also actually have Vacuum Wave on Mew, so actually that's cool as well. I was thinking about getting rid of Vacuum Wave for Aura Sphere, or Earth Power, or something like that, just to hit Aggron better. But I think that Ambipom and Grinja are more... it's better to hit them than Aggron, so... yeah, happy with the team. I hope you guys are too. We're going to jump right into the battle. Amph, good luck, my man. He's a really, really sound guy. Whatever happens in this game, I'm not going to be too upset about it. Playoffs are definitely in contention right now. I definitely need to win this game to have a chance of going to playoffs. However, losing this game here... me not going to playoffs, it really isn't that big a deal. I'm not, you know, prioritizing playoffs anymore. I'm not even prioritizing this league. Taking it really, really casual, just having fun with it, and I hope you guys do too. With that being said, we're gonna jump into the game, and yeah, we're gonna have a fucking jolly grand old time. Alright, so we are here. We've sent the challenge to Amph. We are just about ready to get into this game, Very, very worried about this game, but again, guys, I'm taking this game super casual. We're not gonna make some. Well, actually, we probably will make some very, very crazy plays, just because we're not really bothered anymore. It's just a bit of fun, like. However, we're just gonna play casual. Amph, good luck, my friend. He's a really, really sound lad, and he's been good to us. So we'll see what happens. But definitely, I'd definitely be interested to see what he brings, because that's pretty important. If he doesn't bring Greninja, we're instantly in a fantastic situation. But I think he will bring Greninja, so. Also, Ambipom might be annoying. I would prefer it if he didn't bring Ambipom, but we will see. Also, if he didn't bring Aggron, that'd be cool as well. But that's asking him not to bring 3 mons would be a bit much, so we'll see what happens. I don't know if he got the job. I think Stealth Rocks on Heatran are important, but I don't know if I lead with Heatran. Although I might, because I think his lead is Ambipom or Crobat. So there's that. Calm Mind Florges also is not scary because, well, we have a Choice Banded Abomasnow with Woodhammer. Actually, let me just check one thing quickly. Very, very important thing. Yeah, okay, cool. Okay, just checking if Abomasnow outsped a Rotom Heat, and it does. Rotom Heat's natural base speed is 206, so no Greninja, no Crobat. He does bring the Tyrantrum. He does actually bring the Medicham, which is quite surprising. And we are underway. I'm going to actually no one knows what happens, so it doesn't matter. Leads on his end, I think it's very, very likely that he leads with one of the first 3. I don't think Rotom's leading because I think my obvious lead is Heatran. I think that Finny is a pretty great lead for us. Ah, shit, I meant to speed creep Finny to outspeed Rotom. Finny and Rotom outspeed, or speed creep. Or, fuck, speed tie. I'd say. Alright, so what would he lead with? I think he would lead with, I don't know. I don't think he'd lead with Aggron. I think he'd lead with Landorus or Greninja. So I'm going to lead with Finny. If he does lead with Aggron, we'll see. But I don't think he will. I hope he doesn't. I could lead with Landorus. For worst case scenario, we lead with Aggron. But I don't think he'll lead with Aggron because my lead is Heatran or Jolteon. He does lead with the Landorus. Okay, that's cool. He does intimidate us. And we do get the Misty Terrain up. His play right now is maybe Z Earthquake. He could Swords Dance. He could do a number of things. I think I'm going to click Surf. Straight up. Just go for Surf. If he swaps out, that's fine. His switch into this thing is literally nothing. He goes into Alphonse the Aggron. Eats the Surf. And I'm going to go for... Ooh, I can't go for another one. Well, I can, but it won't kill. Another one won't kill. So that's a really, really nice turn 1 though. He's definitely just gonna Heavy Slam. Can I pull up Tapu Fini? Oh, you Calm Mind, because that's... Whoa, what the fuck? No. Tapu Fini. Oh, you Defensive. What the fuck? It's not giving me my set. You think that this would be a pretty standard set line. Aggron Mega, UU Tank, Heavy Slam. It's doing a little less than 40% if he's you know, not attack invested. Surf. I mean, that one did tons. It did 62%, so 2 more should kill him. I'm just gonna go for it. I have no switch into this thing. And Tapu Fini isn't crazy important, even though I do wish I brought Chestnut right now, because Chestnut is a great switch into Aggron and Tyrantrum, but I didn't think he'd bring both. We go for Surf. Another one will kill. Goes for Stealth Rock. That's cool. That is completely fine. Because I'm just going to Surf. I'd rather him have rocks up. Well, let's see. His team doesn't fare well against Finny's dual stab though. Like literally everything is weak to it except for this aggro until it Mega Evolves. Or after Mega Evolves. So that's pretty good for us. I think the aggro will die right here though. If not, it's useless, so. Hopefully, I mean, the aggro dying I think is his best play. If he doubles in a Greninja, I'm staying in and just Moonblasting because we are so good right now though. Aggron just dies. That's great. That's great. I don't need to deal with that thing. He does go into Voltergeist, the Rotom. And, it's interesting. I think, see, his team, he really doesn't know how to deal with Landers, Heatran, and Jolteon. So, thing is, right, I want to defog before. I get up my own rocks. So I think Heatran. What would he do? He knows I have Landers. He knows I have Jolteon. But I also have Heatran. So I think right here, I don't know what he'd do. Out of curiosity, Rotom. What's it called? Isn't crazy important. What's it called? Finny isn't crazy important. Because Volt Switch does less than 50%, but if he specs, it'll do like 90. I think that he'll click either Hidden Power Ground or Volt Switch. He can't really click over. If I go on a Heatran, he gets to go on a Landers, and I don't want that. I don't want that. So I think I can go on a Landers. He didn't bring Milotic or Florges. What the fuck? That was the whole prep. I think I'm going to go on a Landers though. Because I think I'm going to go on Landers. Landers dies, it's alright. Goes for Pain Split. He actually gives me stuff back. So right here, what do I want to do? I'm gonna. I wish I was Rocky MZ right now so I could Swords Dance and then Z Stone Edge the Landorus, which I'm not, unfortunately. I think I'm going to double into Finny because Finny beats everything on his team besides this Rotom, so I get to defog immediately. I think his switch into this thing is the Landorus. He's not staying in. If he stays in, he's clicking Hidden Power Ice, which is good to know. Or what? Why did he Pain Split? I could have defogged right there, man. Yeah, this Rotom is tough for him because it doesn't. He has leftovers, which is it. I think he's gonna go into either the Landers or the Greninja. Finny beats both. We're gonna do that right now. Please switch out. He does go into Jafar, the Landers. So this is cool right here. He can go for the Earthquake. That's fine because Abomasnow is not intimidated. So Ice Shard will straight up one-shot that bitch. We're going to go for the. Do I surf? Do I surf? I defog. Well, I could. Well, it doesn't matter. Actually, no. What am I saying? Abomasnow is Choice Banded Ice Shard away. So I just defog. Defog is the right play. And if Ice Shard does not kill. If it doesn't kill, actually, he could be in trouble. He goes for Earthquake. Does not kill me. And right here, I think I'm just going. I could go straight into Abomasnow. Could also go to Landers. Could also go to Mew. So I have a few options. I think Mew doesn't make a lot of sense. That damage is obviously not banded. It's definitely not banded. So he'd be Jolly. It's important. Jolly, 40. He's not. He's adamant. He's adamant. He's adamant. So I think he's either Z Earthquake or Z Fly, basically. This thing, Finny is nice to keep around because it stops the Greninja. It does stop the Greninja. It also somewhat checks the Greninja. Mew isn't as important because he didn't bring Florges or Milotic. I think I'm going to go to Mew. I don't think he'll U-turn. If he does, it'll do a lot, but yeah. I'm gonna go to mute. He will not Swords Dance right here, because if he was gonna Swords Dance, he would have done it last. He does double out into Rotom, which is actually great. That's great for us. And right here, I think I'm going to go for... Do I go for damage? What do I do? I think he's just going to Volt Switch out and go into either Medicham or Tyrantrum or maybe even Landorus again. I don't think he'd go straight into Greninja. And I can't Vacuum Wave because if he clicks Volt Switch, which he will. Yeah, I'm gonna click on mine. We do outspeed. Goes for Volt Switch, does nothing. So right here is an interesting situation. Just going to Raj the Greninja. So Mew is at +1. +1. What did I say that for? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I take that back. We're not a +1. I take it all back. We're not. Okay, so wait. Life Orb. Protein. Dark Pulse surely won't be able to kill me. Well, actually it can anyway. Actually, no, it's not. It can anyway, which is crazy. But at +1, it's definitely. A +1, how much does a Vacuum Wave do? Vacuum Wave has a chance to 2 a KO. And if he's taking Life Orb recoil, it will. So I think I'm just going to do that. I think I'm going to Vacuum Wave. He could also U-turn, which is important. I'm going to Vacuum Wave. If you Vacuum Wave, it does not look like it's going to 2 a KO. He goes for Dark Pulse though. We eat that. Let me reiterate. We eat that. And, ooh, what do we do now? Okay, my stomach's sore. Fuck, what do I want to do? So he's not Life Orb at all. Of course, he's not Life Orb. He's, Expert Belt? No. Focus Sash? Wait, she could be Z-Move. Wait, is Greninja one of his Z-Mods? It is. So... He wouldn't run Z Dark Pulse though. I think he'd run Z Acid Downpour. I think I'm just gonna Vacuum again. Please kill. Yes! Alright, we killed the Greninja. That's huge. I think the Tyrantrum or the Landorus is coming in. I think one of those is coming in. At this point though, Rotom is the only mon on his team that resists Abomasnow's Choice Banded Ice Shard. This thing. What the fuck does this thing want to do? Medicham is scary. It is very scary. Do not. Choice band. High jump kick is 39 to 40. If he adamant choice banded. And I'm just, you know what? I'm gonna fucking Google it. I'm gonna Google that shit. To Google. Well, not to Google, but Medicham. What does Medicham get? Don't think it gets anything. Shadow Ball. Basically, alright, he has to be Choice Banded can't kill me. So, do I Psyshock or do I Soft Boiled? I think I Soft Boiled. He can't kill me right here, so I really don't know why he went into this thing. Jackie Cham, though, is a fantastic name. Will not lie. That is a great name. We are in a great position though. If he clicks, I think he'll click High Jump Kick because it's the best thing he can anyway. Goes for Ice Punch, don't freeze. Thank you. Do I Calm Mind again? No, not even a little bit. I just go for damage. That's game, he says. So, the Tyrantrum is scary as fuck. But if we weaken this thing and we kill Rotom, he goes into a Rampage immediately. We get a crit on Psyshock. Sorry. I'm sorry for that. However, Tyrantrum. That did very little. I would hope that would do more. Choice Banded. Well, actually, this thing has insane defense, actually. I forgot about that. Psyshock at +1 with a crit does 60%, right? Yeah. Okay, so it's saying Vacuum Wave at +1 does 40 min. We does kill. Alright, that crit Psyshock was very important, because if he was Choice Banded and he went for Head Smash, would have done a fuck ton. You know? He would have done an absolute fuck ton. He does go into Jafar, the Landorus. I think right here he will reveal the Z Earthquake. I kind of want to soft-boiled. But if he just... Well, if he's... No, I can't soft-boiled. I think he will Z Earthquake, though. If he Swords Dances, it's fine. Because Abomasnow... Well, if he's Yachi Berry, I can't risk it. I'm going to go for Psyshock. We do outspeed. We do outspeed. So he is max bulk. With maybe max attack. Because he did 38%. And that looks... I'm going to soft boil. Reason being is because I think he clicks Z Earthquake right now. I just want to scare. No, he does not. I go for Psyshock. Don't crit! Okay, thank you. And we go for Psyshock and we take out the Landers. So, actually, wait. We play for the 6-0. We gotta play for the 6-0. I'm gonna soft boil. Because if he doubles into Rotom, we're in a great position. But I play for the 6-0. I gotta play for the 6-0. Gotta play for the 6-0. If he crits me right here, it's fine because we will live because we soft boiled. And also, Abomasnow is in the back. Abomasnow takes this game. But funnily enough, Abomasnow is actually my favorite man this season. With me, of course. Earthquake comes off at 60%. That's all I need. That's all I need to be at to take a high jump kick from Medicham. So I'm gonna Psyshock right there. We're gonna get leftover recovery. Right here, I assume... no, he wouldn't go to Rotom. Should I forfeit? No. No, of course not. Why would you? Just play till the end. There is always chance of crit. Yeah, I mean, well, I don't want him to forfeit because also, first of all, this just looks shitty. But also, I mean, I guess Mew. I mean, I might as well ask him. Right. Alright. So this thing is Scarf. And he has to go for Ice Punch. He's shown that that's the only thing he can really do. So, Rotom. Rotom Heat. Psyshock. No, that's not with the right set. If he's max bulk, Psyshock has the chance to 2-hit KO. So, I mean... But I need to be a +2. So I'm going to... Is that headbutt? Don't flinch. 12. I'm going to Calm Mind because I need to be a +2 to guarantee 2-hit KO the Rotom, and I believe that's game. He said it himself. Nope. Yeah, my Mew set. I mean, you've already watched the video, so it doesn't matter. But, or well, you've played the game. You don't need to watch the video. But yeah, Mew will be able to pick up these last 2 kills though. Mew coming out with double, no, not double 6-0s, because actually Tapu Fini did kill the Aggron. But Mew killed the Greninja. Mew killed the Landorus. It killed the Tyrantrum. It will hopefully kill this Medicham. I don't think it'll one-shot by any means. It definitely won't. Well, I might. On which mon? Which one is he talking about? Gren. Let me calc. It's 47 max. I was at... Oh. Are you sure? Were you naive? My fucking thing is typing really slowly, and I don't know why. It's really annoying. Gren, all-out attacker, life orb, vacuum wave, at +1. No, I mean, yeah, if he was naive, yeah. Were you? Yeah, he had to have been naive, because if he was, let's say, modest, yeah, it does 48 max, and it did 49 and then 51. You must be. Yeah. Alright, so, just play this out, dude. I don't know what he's taking his time about. I mean, I don't mean to rush Amp, because Amp is actually really, really sound, but, you know, the game is basically over. So we're gonna Psyshock right here. It probably does like 90%, and then we Psyshock again afterwards, hopefully not get flinched. And then we kill the Rotom. The Rotom will probably try to pain split game us. So I should probably calm mind up further, but there's no point. He can still get a crit with Rotom. Did he die? Did he die? I don't want to put on the timer. I don't want to put on the timer because that's dickish. But I don't know if he's AFK or what. Pepsi goes down fucking so well, dude. Pepsi's the fucking shit. Yeah, he's not fucking responding. I don't know what's happening. But I think it's a safe 6-0. Even if for some reason he forfeits or he leaves, because you got 2 high rolls. Yeah. The deep pulse did. Wait, you deserve. Wait, no, it didn't. Oh, sorry, no, it's +1. Sorry, oops. And he was naive. Oh, it's oops. I got 2 min rolls. Or I got 2 mid rolls. I got 2 mid rolls. I got one that was a little bit higher and one that was a little bit lower. They were both. I mean, look. 54 or 45 to 54. That's a 9. And then I was 4 up and then I was 4 down. So 51 was high. Max is 54. We do get flinched there. We'll just let it go for Psyshock right here. We do. Yeah, it does about what I thought it would. I want a soft boiled, and I will, just because you never know. Does Vacuum Wave kill? Let's find out. I mean, there's no reason not to. Just kill it, please. I mean, I'll try. Oh, alright, well. We'll kill it with Vacuum Wave here. So he can't flinch us with the move. We'll go for Psyshock. We do outspeed this thing, I forgot. So if he crit overheats, he goes for Pain Split. I kind of want a Psyshock. Or Soft Boiled. Goes for Will-O-Wisp. But that means that it's over. Right, because, yeah, so, we got a crit in the last turn. Oh, we got a crit in the last turn. I'm so sorry, dude. I'm so sorry. I could tell he was upset. We had a 6-0 in week 8 of the Elite, our second 6-0 of the season, which is crazy. Both of them coming at the hands of Mew. Well, in the first game, Mew killed all 6 mons, and this one he killed 5. I'm really, really sorry about the bad luck. The crit on the Tyrantrum was garbage. I'm sorry about that. The high roll, well, the mid rolls on the Greninja. And yeah, I think it really just came down to the lead. You led with Landers, I led with Finny. I predicted that lead, or at least one of the 2 leads. And you were put in a really, really bad spot. You really didn't bring anything that could swap into Finny, which is really unfortunate, until Aggro Mega Evolved, which took you a while, or forced you to swap an Aggron on the Finny. You hopefully, I guess you were hoping for an Ice Beam, because why wouldn't you? But you know that you were put in a really bad spot turn 1, and that sucks. That really sucks. What you probably should have done is swap in a Greninja for hopefully the Ice Beam with the Surf, which you got in the Surf. Click U-turn on my Finny, then go on Aggron. If you didn't have U-turn, you wouldn't be able to do that. And then you eat the Moonblast with Aggron, then you Mega Evolve, and then this game is completely different if you did that. So just little things there, dude. But yeah, I'm not gonna complain. It was a 6-0. We played pretty well. Jolteon didn't hit the field, neither did Abomasnow. The other did Heatran actually. So it was only Landorus, Finny, and Mew that needed to come, which was, you know, good basically. Our prep was very nice. Obviously, we prepped like crazy for Florges and Milotic. It ended up being, I don't even remember what Mon we Calm Minded on. I believe it was the Rotom. Yeah, it was the double switch. I went into Mew as you went into Rotom. I can't remember what was in before. It was Landorus versus Landorus? Maybe? I think it was Landorus versus Landorus. We both swapped out. I swapped into Mew and you swapped into Rotom. Just a very interesting game, dude. I'm really sorry about the hacks out here and there. The crit sucked. The last turn crit is just a slap in the face. I'm sorry about that. But that's Pokemon. We've got our fair share of bad luck this season, and at least we say, hey, there was one game where we really turned it around. So that's gonna be it for the Elite Week 8. Next week we take on, I believe, Saigai, which is crazy that we've never played Saigai. We are currently 5-3 with a positive 9 differential, which is huge for us, and that's something that we're definitely going to cling to. Currently, I can say that currently we are in the wild card position going into playoffs. So if we keep the way that we're going, if we keep up our win streaks and playing well, we will go to playoffs. Because Unlucky is 5-3 positive 8, and that's why I was playing for the 6-0. Because if we got a 5-0, that would have been cool, but that means we would have been tied with Ian, Unlucky. But because we got the 6-0, we are ahead of him now, which means all we need to do is keep up this win streak. Hope Unlucky loses a few times. You know what, if Kraft loses this week, actually, Unlucky might be in the top spot, but we'll see what happens with that. Currently, looks like Dunga's not going to fall from the top position, just because he's been playing fantastically. But you never know. Hopefully he loses against DJ and Pavlov and the differential comes to or low enough. We got a 6-0, so that's a good start, but I don't think that's going to happen. So we're really playing for the wildcard spot. It's one from each conference, and we're in red conference, so it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. If you guys enjoyed this, make sure to slam the like button down below first and subscribe if not already to be a member of the Aggronix. That being said, have yourselves a wonderful day, and bye-bye.